All right, folks, we're back in the picture. As you can see, LG and Samsung products. 1939 is when his father started here in Vanport. And when it comes to TVs or any appliance, the family is the Nahas family. And this is Dan. And with the big game coming up, we're going to talk about all of the things that you need to know, like the bells and whistles, everything from that great Comcast cable company that I have subscribed to for years and I love, Xfinity On Demand, and everything that they can do as far as internet and home security. And also, you know, my friends at AT&T, Rethink Possible, now they have the DirecTV brand, which is incredible too. But first, we're going to talk about HD TVs and why you will not believe what they have in store for you here at AK Nahas in Vanport. How are you?
Good. How are you, Rob?
Real
Good to
good.
see you.
Here's what's great about this family. And his father, God rest his soul, was one of my first heroes in the business of selling product. You know, you're okay with AK, and I always admired what he did. And they've carried on that great tradition. They have an amazing reputation, and they've evolved in the times that we're now in, 2016, and it's the world of technology. Let's talk about HD TVs and all of the technologies that you will find. Folks, you just don't need it for the big game, you need it year-round. Go ahead.
Well, on HD TVs, you can go from small sizes for your bedroom, 24, 32, to large sizes for living room or game room. We sell TVs up to 80 inches diagonally, so I mean, you can really get a lot of TV now for a lot less money than it used to be. The prices of TVs have gotten really, really aggressively low. And we sell, most of what we sell on TVs here is between like a couple $100s to like $5,000. So there are people that want the nicer TVs, the bigger stuff, but you can get some really, really nice TVs for under $1,000. And the new thing that's coming out right now is the 4K. So that has the better picture on it, this really, really strong look on it. And people that love sports just love 4K because that's coming down the pipeline. You can get 4K right now with some of the satellite providers. Comcast is working on it right now. A lot of YouTube content is 4K, and the picture difference between the regular high definition, which is excellent compared to what we all grew up with, is the old cathode ray tubes, to the new stuff with the 4K is just unbelievable.
All right, I want to talk a little bit about and kind of pick up on the fact, you know, DirecTV does an amazing job, and of course, they've got some wonderful stuff and opportunities for you right now if you sign up. That'll really help you enjoy the big game Sunday, but also the NFL year-round. So you should stop in and see one of your AT&T retailers. My good friend James Stiffy out there in Cranberry can definitely lead you in the right direction. But also Comcast, which I'm a subscriber of, there's a reason why I said earlier that a lot of people are jumping on that bandwagon because it's really one size fits all. Tell me about that.
Well, with Comcast right now, you can get all different packages with them, with the high definition, with a lot of TV channels, and then of course they have the bundles where you can get the telephone, the high-speed internet, and cable all bundled together and get some really good prices. We actually are in the process of getting all set up with them to set up people that don't have Comcast right now. If they'd like to get it, you know, we can help get them set up with that. But I have Comcast at home, and it's nice because there's a lot of channels that you don't get with a lot of the stations that were before out there, and I've been able to get like a lot of things that I enjoy doing. I like some of the stations that are sports oriented, and there's a lot of that. There's also a lot of stuff with like car driven, so history, things like that. So there's a lot of great shows on regular broadcast TV, but if you really, really like a lot of different things, you know, with the packages they have, you can really, really enjoy a lot of great programming.
He's a huge car buff as I am, and the Pittsburgh International Auto Show is coming up February 12th through the 15th at the David L. Lawrence Convention Center. What would be the dream car? And you've got a few, but he's worked for it, folks, a lot of sweat equity. What would be your dream car? Something you don't have.
You know, the problem with me is trying to find something that I can fit in. So
a
lot of cars I like, if somebody said, well, you can have this car, anything you want, and price isn't an object. I mean, Lamborghinis, Ferraris, stuff like that, I really have a soft spot for. But first of all, they're really expensive and I can't afford one. Second thing is I just can't fit in them well. So that's the dilemma I have.
I understand.
Even if I was really thin, I think I'd probably have to have like a leg reduction surgery or something. So
that's the problem when you're about 6'5". Listen, I want to leave you with this. You know, you can get here and they can get it to you, or if not close to game time, right after game time coming up Sunday. But I've talked many times about the NFL brand that I love and how it may be a multi-billion-dollar business, but it does drive the economy. And we gave you some statistics with Jim Meredith on Heffron Tillichtson's Your Money and You Sunday on KDK, and I also did some Tuesday night on my program on KDK. And one of the big things that obviously trends on social media and it really gets people to think, and they go out and purchase, that is televisions during Super Bowl week. But when the Steelers are in the big game, big difference.
Oh, huge. The one thing that I remember is Adam and I were fortunate enough to get to go to one of the AFC Championship games, and we were leaving the stadium, and I called one of my distributors, and I basically left a message with them. This was when the Steelers went in 2005, Jerome Bettis' last game, and I said, let me know all the TVs you have in stock between like a 40-inch and a 60-inch, and I think I'm going to probably buy most of them. So I called them Sunday with my cell phone leaving the game, or sorry, I think it was Saturday night, and I called and we got like all these TVs and brought them in, and we literally sold every TV that we had in stock, including I think we were down to 2 display models. It was just crazy. There was like this giant swell of things for the Steelers. So unfortunately for us, when the Steelers are in the Super Bowl, we sell a few more TVs because people are a little more excited about it. But we still sell stuff for the Super Bowl. So we hope, of course, next year that the Steelers make it.
Tell everybody who Adam is. Adam's actually working my Samsung S5, and he too has a Samsung 6, all right? And of course, he's shooting the video. Who is that?
Adam's my son, and he's been working here in the store with us for like since he was 16 years old. So he's learning things as he goes along and doing a good job at it.
He is doing a good job, and he's been to my house and done work, and I love the Nahas family. As we leave AK Nahas, Vanport, remember all of your appliance needs, they have it. Just a cool place to come in and look around and check out all the technology, especially when it comes to LG and Samsung televisions. Just tell me about LG, the brand, Life's Good, and Samsung, the brand.
Both of those brands are, when they talk about TV brands, they talk about Samsung and LG being tier 1 brands. So the nice thing with them is they have a strong back network of repair service. They also, so hopefully they don't break, but if they do, it's nice to know you can get parts to fix them. And they are the dominant brand. So LG actually owns proprietary technology for high definition. So every TV that's made has to pay a royalty to LG. See, that's one way they make a lot of money. So whether it's a different brand name, Sony, whatever, they actually pay royalty to LG. So they made a lot of money from that. Samsung is the other like top of the line brand as far as we're concerned. Both those brands are able to be serviced locally, able to be good quality products that last a really long time, and we sell a lot of both those brands. They're excellent brands.
I just have to say this one more time. You'll be okay with AK. Have a good day and enjoy the big game. And don't forget, for all of the big picture, it's clear. This is the place. It is Nahas, and of course, AK Nahas in Vanport. Have a great day, everybody, from your Pratte Pack.